Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and I thought I'd do a honey tasting video with you. Just kind of, I got a lot of things on the table. It's not really a table, but just a lot of different things on here, mostly for visual interest. But I am going to explain what I'm kind of doing right now. For those of you who don't know, I have an interest in beekeeping and bee products, I guess you can call it. And so got me a smoker for Christmas, and also got this for Christmas with the Beekeeping Association, Piney Woods Beekeeping Association meeting I went to, their Christmas party. I'll show that to you. But this bee smoker is really way too big for one hive, but it's cheaper than the same smoker but one size down, and I really wanted this more professional bee smoker, so got that for Christmas. Has this kind of improved bellow, and I'm just explaining what you're looking at right there. And I am trying different bee products. So obviously honey is a bee product, honeycomb is a bee product, beeswax candles are a bee product, and I'm not gonna do a video on all of these things right now. What we're mostly going to be focused on is this ānuka honey. But needless to say, I'm just seeing what kind of products are out there and how they differ, how they taste, what they have to offer. And I'm going to have mad honey hopefully soon, which has a reputation of being a psychedelic, but it's not really a psychedelic. It's more of, hey, I feel really good right now, kind of calm, kind of like you had a couple of drinks, relaxed. And they do attribute some euphoria to it, but it's completely legal to buy, and it's more like taking medicine than an intoxicant. So I feel safe with it. But yeah, I bought me some honeycomb, and that will be for a later video. I've never had honeycomb before, so that'll be interesting. Beeswax, UCO, candle lantern candles. And luckily, I got these candles, and I'm getting the lantern tomorrow, and we might have some bad weather coming soon. They say in East Texas we might actually experience a white Christmas, which is on my bucket list of white Christmas in East Texas. That would be amazing. It's almost a joke, but with East Texas not being used to having a white Christmas or any amount of snow, it usually gets pretty ugly. Power outages, complete, interruption of daily life. But what is ānuka honey? By the way, this is ānuka honey. I'm fixing to explain it. It's from New Zealand. It's made from the ānuka plant, and this 10 and this 265 MGO, these two numbers, usually determine how expensive ānuka honey is. It can be anywhere from $20 to $120 or more. And so the reason why I have this ānuka honey is because I found it for $16.99 at TJ Maxx. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to try that. I'm not going to buy a normal jar with this percentage anytime soon. Now they say compared to, let's see if I can get that to focus. They say compared to, focus. Looks like it's not going to focus. But basically, I think that's 21. Yeah, it's $21. This is for 8.8 ounces or 250 grams. The 500 gram cost $119. So this should be a $50 jar of honey. Anyways, this honey is very special because keep in mind all honey has antibacterial, antiseptic properties, but this honey has antibacterial, it has antiviral, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. Ānuka honey has been approved in 2007 for wound treatment by the U.S. FDA. Not only that, it's been recommended for oral hair care. Sucking on Ānuka honey has been known to kill bad bacteria in your mouth and to prevent gingivitis and it's in plaque and stuff. It seems counterintuitive, but this sugar product, this nectar, this honey, is good for your mouth. Ānuka honey has shown to inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria that can cause gingivitis, tooth decay, unlike refined sugars. Ānuka honey has been shown in research to attack bacteria that cause soreness, especially in patients undergoing chemotherapy, like sore throats. So people who are going through chemotherapy and having sore throats, this has been known to help. It's also helped to prevent gastric ulcers, treat acne, and it can also kill or attack harmful bacteria that cause upper respiratory infections. And something that's, I was told this a long time ago and I didn't know was this specific honey, but this stuff's very good for diabetics. Now I don't recommend diabetics eat it like Winnie the Pooh Bear, but diabetics are encouraged to eat this honey in certain amounts, and also it will help heal diabetic ulcers. And so like if you have diabetic ulcers on your feet or whatever, healing, dressing wounds of any type, this has been proven to help with that and help it heal faster. And it's also been known to ease scarring and to make scarring is not big of an issue. So this is some pretty valuable honey. There was more expensive honey, and I realize that's out of focus now. But this is some pretty cool stuff. And like I said, all honey has antiseptic values. But this has antiviral, anti-inflammatory, just a whole lot of other things in it. And it can be very expensive. And I might need it now. But I don't know. This cough just started this afternoon. Anyways, I'm going to do a taste test. I've already tried this once off camera. And I decided to try it again. Now I could just use my finger to scoop that up. But I decided to get my Laguiole en Bloc knife because it has a bee on it. In case you can't see, there is the bee. And I'm just going to scrape a little bit of this onto the spine of my blade. I really want this to focus. It has almost like a caramely texture to it, almost like a cake frosting. And some of you are going to be like, why are you sticking a live blade in your mouth? Well, I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. I sometimes sample things with my knife, and I'm pretty sure I won't cut myself. Now it is sweet. It seems to have some citrus notes. And keep in mind, I'm not a trained taster, but you know, it just I don't know how to say it. The texture is very different from most honeys. You know, It's kind of caramely. This seems like something that you could spread on a cupcake and use it as a frosting. That's just what comes to mind when I try this. It kind of reminds me of frosting, but it's not quite frosting. But yeah, it seems to have kind of like. Um, Keep in mind, I have no clue what I'm doing when it comes to taste test, but it seems to have citrus, maybe lemon. It's sweet, um, but it's gonna have a little bit more of that. It's very rich, which honey in general is very rich to me. I can't handle a lot of honey at once, which is kind of strange. I'm not in love with honey. I like honey, but yeah, it seems different than your orange blossom honey or your wildflower honey. Um, a lot of honey that you buy, like clover honey and stuff, it's transparent. I mean, it's more opaque than a lot of things, but you can kind of see through it. If you put the honey in a jar and you put something inside the jar, you can see. Like let's just say you put a honeycomb in the jar of honey. You'll be able to see the honeycomb. It's a little bit translucent. This is not. This is very opaque, and it. I don't know. I don't quite know how to explain it. But I guess that's the takeaway. It's very sweet, and it seems to me, in my opinion, because I do not have a developed palate, to have some citrus notes to it. And I can't remember in the video if I showed you the price, but this is $16.99 for this jar. Usually, with regular honey, wildflower honey, I think a fair price is an ounce, a dollar an ounce. Like if you sell a 12-ounce jar, a fair price would be $12 for a 12-ounce jar. When you get over 12 ounces, usually you sell it cheaper than a dollar an ounce. And getting like and a lot of times you measure honey in pounds, so if you actually sell like more than a pound, it gets pretty expensive as well. In the grand scheme of things, this is 8.8 ounces, but like if you have like a big milk carton size of honey, that's going to be around $50. This stuff's a lot more expensive. And I feel like I know, or I've heard that New Zealanders like this on their ice cream, and I might have to try that. I plan on getting another jar of this if they still have it at TJ Maxx, because that's the cheapest way for me to get it. And my mom's diabetic, so it might be good to keep around. And kind of think of it this way: you can keep this in your camping kit, not only as food but as medicine, if you to dress wounds or what have you. So really cool stuff. So that's it. That's the video. I will continue to make bee related videos. I'm not expecting to have bees until end of February, maybe March. I think they actually recommend March or April. Depends on the weather, but I'm kind of planning for March. And I'm really excited about this. I'm going to take you along on the journey with me. And, I think it's going to be fun. And it's also good for the environment. Bees are very important. And if you love nature, you should love bees. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5, and I'm out.